Hello students, welcome to 7th maths class. Our today's point is angles in linear pair. Angles which have a common arm and whose other arms form straight line are said to be angles in linear pair. They are supplementary angles also. For example, we will see here two angles PQR and RQS. They are having a common arm as QR. So they are having a common arm QR. Other arms forms straight line. So this is the common arm. What is the other arm? QS and PQ. These two arms are forming straight line. So in this way, these two angles are in linear pair. If we will add them, this is 120 and this is 60, so it will be 180. That's why they are supplementary also. Always angles in linear pair are supplementary because they are forming straight line, and the measure of straight line is nothing but 180 degree. That's why the angles in linear pair are supplementary angles also. So now we will move towards practice set 19. Draw the pair of angle as described below. If that is not possible, state reason. First question is complementary angles that are not adjacent. So question is that we have to draw a pair of angles so that they should be complementary but not adjacent. Complementary means their sum should be 90 degree, and they should not be adjacent means they should not have common arm. So they will be like this. You can draw. First angle is 40 and other one is 50, so that their addition will be 50 plus 40 is 90. This angle pair you can draw for this. Next question is angles in linear pair which are not supplementary. This diagram is not possible because angles in linear pair, they are always supplementary. So this diagram can't be drawn. Next is complementary angles that do not form linear pair. So this pair of angles should be complementary but they should not form a linear pair. Complementary means their addition should be 90 degree, and linear pair means they should not form straight line with 180 degrees measure. So for that, like this, adjacent angles and complementary angles you can draw, or separately also you can draw. Number of options you can draw for this question. Next question is adjacent angles which are not in linear pair. So this pair of angles should be adjacent but should not be linear. Here again, linear pair means they should not form straight line. So here also number of options or by number of ways you can draw this diagram. One way I have shown, one angle is 20 degree, second is 90 degree. Their addition is 110. So it is not forming 180 degree or straight line, and also they are adjacent. Next question is angles which are neither complementary nor adjacent. This pair of angles should not be complementary nor adjacent, means their addition should not be 90 and they should not have common arm and separate interior, etc. So first angle is of 80 degree, second is of 40. Their addition is 120, means they are not complementary nor adjacent. Last question from practice set, angles in linear pair which are complementary, that you have to solve. Next concept is vertically opposite angles. They can be defined as the angles formed by the opposite rays of the arms of an angle is said to be its opposite angle. Also, vertically opposite angles are always of equal measure. For example, we will see here 4 rays TP, TQ, TR and TS. These 4 rays are forming 4 angles. This is first angle, second angle, third angle and fourth angle. So vertically opposite angles means the angles formed by opposite rays. So for TP opposite ray is TR and for TS opposite ray is TQ. Means for this angle 1 vertically opposite angle is third one, and for this second angle vertically opposite angle is this fourth angle, and these vertically opposite angles are always of equal measures. Means first angle measure will be equal to third angle's measure and second angle's measure will be equal to fourth angle measure. They will be of same measure and this will be of same measure. This is the property of vertically opposite angles. With the help of this, we will solve practice set 20. See first question. Lines AC and BD intersect at point P. Measure of angle APD is equal to 47 degree. Find the measures of APB, BPC and CPD angles. So as you can see in diagram, these 4 angles are formed by opposite rays. Means these all first, second, third and fourth, these 4 angles are vertically opposite angles to each others. Angle third and first, they are of equal measures because they are vertically opposite. Angle 4 and angle 2, they are of equal measures because they are vertically opposite. So if angle APD is 47 degree, then BPC, this should be also 47 degrees. So out of that, this one we got BPC is equal to 47 degree, and reason for this will be vertically opposite angle of angle APD. Now remaining 2 angles we will find APB, CPD. APB, if you will see APD and APB, they are forming a straight line, this angle and this angle. If they will just, you can see these 2 angles, then they are forming straight line. Means their addition will be 180 degree. They are linear pair angles. So out of these 2 angles, if one is 47 and their total is 180, then how should be this one we can calculate? Simply by subtracting 47 from 180. So angle APD plus measure of angle APB are 180. Reason will be linear pair angle. So APD is how much? 47 degree plus measure of angle APB as it is equal to 180 degree. This 47 we will send here, it will become minus measure of angle APB, then 180 degree minus 47 degree, it will be 133 degrees. So this angle we got as 133. So if this is 133, this next opposite to this will be also 133. So angle CPD will be 133. Reason for this will be angle CPD will be 133. Reason will be vertically opposite angle of APB. Next question number 2 is homework for you. Hello students, welcome to 7th maths class. In our last session we have learnt about pairs of angles, complementary, supplementary, angles in linear pair, opposite ray, etc. Now we are going to learn the exterior angle of a triangle. Exterior means which are present on or at the outside. Exterior means outside. So before going to exterior angles, first we will learn what is meant by interior angles. So interior angles are the angles present inside the triangle. For example, in this triangle ABC, there are 3 interior angles: angle ABC, angle BCA, this one, and third is this angle BAC. They lies inside the triangle, so they are known as interior angles. Now exterior angles, where they are present, we will see. Suppose side BC of this triangle I will extend like this, then it is forming a new angle here, AC. Suppose I will give a name here, D, ACD. This new angle is formed which is at the outside of triangle. So this is called exterior angle of triangle. Like this, suppose side AB, if I will extend, then it is also forming one angle here, BAE. So it is again exterior angle. Like that, suppose if this side is extended, AC in this way, here again one angle we can get. So it is also exterior angle as it is present out of the triangle. So exterior angles are present outside the triangle when one side of a triangle is extended, and they can be defined as: on extending one side of triangle, the angle obtained which forms a linear pair with the adjacent interior angle of triangle is called exterior angle of that triangle. So on extending one side, we are getting exterior angle, we know. How it is forming linear pair with the adjacent interior angle, we will see. For example, consider this one. ACD is the exterior angle of triangle. So if you will see this angle and ACB, this angle, this total angle, they are forming straight line, means they are in linear pair. So in this way the definition is proved here. On extending one arm of the angle of the triangle, angle is obtained which forms a linear pair with the adjacent interior angle of the triangle. Consider next diagram of triangle PQR. In this triangle you can see all the exterior angles for this triangle, and they are denoted by angle A, B, C, D, E and F. Might be question is arising in your mind that this angle is also lies on the outside of triangle, then why it is not a exterior angle of triangle? Because what we have defined exterior angle, it is forming a linear pair with adjacent interior angle, but this angle is not forming linear pair with the interior angle as they are forming. For example, consider this C angle, it is forming this straight line and this total is 180, means these two, this are external and this internal, they are forming linear pair. So this is a exterior angle, but this angle is not forming 180 degrees or linear pair with interior angle, so it is not a exterior angle. Next concept is property of an exterior angle of triangle. This property states that the measure of exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of measures of its remote interior angles. So we'll break this statement. Measure of exterior angle of triangle is equal to sum of. For example, consider this diagram, PQR triangle, and one exterior angle of that we have taken as PRS. So what the statement states, the measure of exterior angle of triangle is equal to sum of. Sum means addition of what? Measures of its remote interior angles. So what is the meaning of remote interior angle? First we will see. For this external or for this exterior angle PRS, adjacent internal angle is this one, PRQ. This is the internal angle which is adjacent to this angle. Now which angles are remaining? Which internal angles are remaining? This and this one. So these two are called remote interior angles. So this property says that exterior angles measure is equal to sum of two remote interior angles, and they are P and Q. So which are away from this exterior angle, their sum is nothing but the exterior angles measure. So for this triangle we can write measure of angle PRS is equal to measure of angle P plus measure of angle Q. Can you write property of exterior angle of triangle for this triangle XYZ? Here exterior angle we have taken is YZP. So what we will write? Measure of angle YZP is equal to what? Sum of remote interior angles. So for this exterior angle, which are the remote interior angles? This two, X and Y. So it will be measure of X plus measure of Y. So based on this property, we will solve practice set 21. See first question. Angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. The measure of angle A and angle B are equal. If measure of angle ACD is equal to 140 degree, find the measures of angles angle A and angle B. So as for the given information of this problem, we will write whatever is given. So here it is given that measure of angle A and B are equal. Suppose measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle B, that we will assume as X. Now we know that property of exterior angle of triangle as measure of exterior angle of triangle is equal to sum of measures of remote interior angles. So for this triangle we will write that for this triangle external angle is ACD. So measure of angle ACD is equal to, for this exterior angle, remote interior angles are these two, A and B. So it will be measure of angle A plus measure of angle B. But ACD is given as 140 degree and measure of X we have assumed, measure of angle A we have assumed as X and measure of angle B also we have assumed X. So X plus X, 2X is equal to 140. Now this 2 we will send this side. It is in multiplication, 2 into X. So multiplication will convert into division. So 140 divided by 2, it will be X. 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14, 0. So X is equal to 70 degree. So these two angles will be of equal measure and that will be 70 degree. Second question from practice set 21 is, Using the measures of angles given in figure alongside, find the measures of remaining 3 angles. So, as per the figure, they have given A OB 8y, COD 6y and FOE as 4y. So if you will see this figure, immediately you can say that this angle will be 4y. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. If this is 6y, in front of that this angle will be 6y. Again reason will be vertically opposite angle. And the angle in front of 8y, this will be again 8y. Reason for this will be again vertically opposite angles. Now if you will see this diagram, suppose we will consider this straight angle. It is of 180 degree. But this angle is formed by addition of 3 angles. Suppose this side we will check this angle plus this angle plus this angle. If all these 3 are added, they are forming this straight line. So it is 180 degree. Means addition of this 4y, 6y and 8y. It gives 180 degree. So we can write 4y plus 6y plus 8y is equal to 180 degree. So it will be 18y is equal to 180 degree. So 18 we will send this side. Y will be equal to 180 divided by 18. So it will be 18 ones are 18, 0. Y is equal to 10. Now we will put this value of y in each angle. So 4y angle will be 4 into 10, 40 degree. Then 6y's angle 6 into 10, 60 degree. And 8y's angle 8 into 10, 80 degrees. So in this way you can calculate this. Next question is, in an isosceles triangle ABC, angle A and angle B are equal. ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. The measures of angle ACB and ACD are 3x minus 17 degree and 8x plus 10 degree respectively. Find the measure of angle ACB and angle ACD. Also find the measures of angle A and B. So for this question, first we will draw a rough diagram. ABC is the triangle and ACD is the exterior angle for this triangle. Measure of exterior angle is 8x plus 10y and that of adjacent interior angles ACB, its measure is 3x minus 17. So as ACD plus ACB, they are forming straight line, they are in linear pair. So their addition will be 180. You can see here these both angles are forming 180 degrees or straight line. So simply we will write measure of angle ACB plus measure of angle ACD is equal to 180 degree. Reason is they are in linear pair. So ACB is of measure 3x minus 17, this one interior, and ACD exterior is having measure 8x plus 10 is equal to 180. Simply we will just remove the brackets. 8x minus 17 plus 8x plus 10 is equal to 180 degree. So let variables we will take together, then 3x plus 8y minus numbers together minus 17 plus 10 is equal to 180. 3x plus 8x 11x. These two are having opposite sign, so their subtraction we have to do. 17 minus 10 is 7 and who is bigger? 17. So its minus sign will here is equal to 180 degree. Then 11x, this 7 we will shift here, it will become positive as it is negative. So it will be 180 plus 7. So 11x is equal to 187. So x will be what? 11 we will shift here, it will go in division. So it will be x is equal to 187 divided by 11, it will be 17. Now only value of x we got at 17. We will put this at the place of x everywhere. So measure of angle ACB is given as 3x minus 17. So here at the place of x we will put 17. 3 into 17 minus 17. It will be 51 minus 17, 34 degree. Next is measure of angle ACD is equal to 8x plus 10. So at the place of x we will put 17. 8 into 17 plus 10. It will be 146. Now still measure of angle A and B we have to find. This measure of angle A and B, they both are equal. Why? Because this triangle is isosceles. Isosceles means their two angles are of equal measures. So angle A and angle B are equal. That's why measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle B. Now for this triangle, as ACD is exterior, its addition will be measure of angle A plus measure of angle B, because they are remote angles for this external angle. That's why measure of angle A plus measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle ACD. But ACD, just now we have calculated, it is 146. So measure of angle A is equal to measure of angle B is equal to 146 divided by 2. That will be 73. So in this way we have completed our fourth chapter, angles and pairs of angles. Complete the exercise related to this chapter in your notebook, and all solved questions also you have to copy in your notebook.